Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious.
Alright folks, check this out. I'm here in my garage. I've got this air conditioning unit, but it's kind of loud, and so I've just filmed another video with the TW200s, and it's getting hot in here. So I might be sweating, but here's the thing. I wanted to point out one quick thing on this KLX 250. Now, one day I came out here and I had to move this thing, right? And I was like wiggling it for some reason just to move it. Well, anyways, I saw that this bolt, it's tight, right? It's got this little thing right here to keep the bolt from coming completely off, but it was loose. So, you know, wiggling the bike, it would move back and forth. And there was a slight gap. I mean, dude, the tiniest gap in this thing. So, basically, I just wanted to give you a heads up that before you go ride, there's a few things that you need to check on your motorcycles before you go on a ride. Now, a lot of the times I just hop on my bike, I'm out of here, right? But here's the thing. I've got this little Pitster Pro here, right? And one thing I started noticing just moving it around the garage is this front tire, she's getting kind of low. Like for my big butt, that's kind of low. Another thing is check your tire pressure. Depending on where you're gonna go ride, if you're gonna go on the dirt, check your tire. Make sure that it's set to your comfort zone. I mean, there's not really a definite comfort zone for people, but I know on this one I got to keep my front tire pumped up really good, or I get pinch flats. But yeah, if I were to just hop on this thing and go ride, it would not ride the same because I've got a slightly front tire. So it's going to corner different. It's going to brake different. It's just going to feel different. Now, if you know, you know. Simple. I've hopped on bikes and just been like, dude, this doesn't feel right. But the main concern, like I said, the point of this video is check your tires. Check your bearings, just give it a little wiggle. You can feel if something's a little loose in there. Now, this wasn't a super humongous deal. You know, it's got this little thing on here. My bolt's probably not gonna come all the way off. But the thing is it's just wear and tear on your bike. So basically, you're going to wear out that axle a little bit. You're gonna start wearing some stuff, maybe the bearings. I don't know. All I know is it's probably not good, and so you need to check your stuff. So I would say the two most important things you need to check before you go, three. Let's make that three. Three most important things you need to check before riding your bike would be, just give it a quick little jiggle. Give it a quick little, you know, hand test. Just push down on your tires. If you're really wanting to do it, bust out your air gauges and check your air temp or your temperatures. Temperatures. What am I thinking? It's hot in here. I'm thinking it's hot. It's temperature. Anyways, your air pressure. Check your air pressure. Like I said, this one's slightly low. It's going to affect it. And the next thing to check before you go riding, people, is your gas. I've got this machine here. I still think the carburetor is leaking a slight bit of gas. You can see around here, it's all wet. But check your gas. Check your gas. Top three things to check before you go riding. Rear wheel bearings, front wheel bearings. Not your bearings, but just give it a jiggle, and if things are loose, check into the problem. Air pressure. Check your air pressure in your tires before you go riding. And third, check your gas. Depending on how far you're going, top off. I always, anytime I leave this garage, I make sure my gas is full. I don't care if I'm just riding up the street, it's always full. I have yet to put my bike on reserve because I always make sure it's full. So make sure it's full. You never know where you're gonna go, or where you might be like, you know what, this is fun, let's keep going. So yeah, that's it. Laters.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus.